Whoa.
Welcome back to Enzo News. I'm Alex.
And I'm Liban. Let's just jump right into it.
Yeah, man, what's going on? We could talk about the new video article we just did.
I mean, that's just about how rock bottom is actually a good opportunity to direct your life in a more intentional way because you have no more fear because you've lost everything.
How do you mean exactly?
What do you mean?
Like, where did this come from? I don't.
You know how we hit rock bottom?
Recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last 2 to 5 weeks have been the worst stretch of my adult life.
That's like right what you know.
And you wrote it.
Yeah, I just wrote it to make sense of it all. Okay.
Oh, okay. In other news, Jesus Christ. The company responsible for the East Palestine, Ohio train derailment, Norfolk Southern, had another train derailment.
What's up with all these train derailments?
I don't know, man. This time, it was in Calhoun County, Alabama. This is the 4th one in 5 weeks, and with another one happening in Ohio and another one in Plymouth, Michigan, near where I'm from. CEO Alan Shaw testified in front of Congress saying he was, quote, very sorry, and dodged any questions regarding his company paying for the medical bills of the East Palestine victims. And it's still toxic there, I think.
Scientists found a way of sucking carbon pollution, turning it into baking soda, and storing it in the oceans.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
This new method has the potential of being up to 3 times as efficient as conventional carbon capturing methods.
Yeah, but what are the details of with the baking soda?
Dude,
Oceans?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you
But
don't know?
I think it's time to talk about the gallery.
Yeah, sure. All right, we did a Los Angeles art gallery last week.
Do you see the promo I made for it?
What?
The promo I made for the gallery?
The one with you and Courtney?
Yeah. All right, guys, it's time for a new segment where we break down promos. This one's about the gallery, so let's just run that.
What do you mean new segment?
New segment, run it right now.
Do you know about this?
Yeah. Hey guys, so here's how I made that gallery promo. Let's take a look.
Guys, let's be honest. It's almost that time. Next Saturday,
February 20th.
Okay, so what happened right there is I kind of directed this scene to be a little surreal. So Courtney was already behind the tree, and when I went behind the tree, she took my place. So it kind of gave this illusion that somehow I transformed into her. But what does this mean? Let's continue.
We're having our first annual Gas Benzo Joint Gallery show, and it's happening from 5 to 10 p.m.
oh my God, where is it at? That's interesting, you should ask that.
So something interesting that happened there was I somehow teleported next to Brian. So I disappeared behind the tree and somehow am on the other side of the frame. In actuality, I just ran behind the camera. That's a little like behind the scenes bit of information. But Brian is very distressed at the side of me because I magically teleported. And this is obviously a direct reference to the 1979 classic Stalker by Andrei Tarkovsky. Okay guys, quick top tip. If you're gonna wanna shoot something, you're probably gonna need one of these. Now this is called a camera. And the way this thing works is, you're gonna wanna hold your camera like this. Make sure there's battery in here and make sure that there's memory. And you're gonna wanna point the lens directly towards your subject and press record. Like the 1979 classic Stalker by Andrei Tarkovsky.
There's gonna be free drinks.
We got a ton of clothes. And an ambient set from me, Zach Michelle.
Oh. So in film, there's 2 different types of music, diegetic and non-diegetic. This is an example of diegetic, meaning the characters are able to hear the music. This is dissimilar to Tarkovsky's Stalker, which much of the music is non-diegetic. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Back to you guys in the studio.
It was so fucking pointless, the thing that just played. You understand that, right?
On a day of
Who do you think you are?
On a day of historic flooding in LA.
Where did you get glasses?
On a day of
How about Aronofsky?
That's not even the right fucking name. Tarkovsky. Fucking read a book. On a day of historic flooding in LA, like, if hell was wet instead of hot, and if it was like precipitation instead of fire, that would be like a description that.
Yeah, it was raining a lot on the day, and a lot of people still came and bought a ticket, and it was super nice of you, and I very much appreciate everybody who came or wanted to come. Thank you. It was a really good energy and a great success. And I actually hear we have a clip. Paul?
Here, I'll tell you something. I'm not Jewish, but my stepdad is. And so I tried to go into birthright, and they were like, get the fuck out of here. Because they're like, stepdad does not count as being Jewish enough. And so I was like talking, and someone was like, yeah, well, trust me, like, your mother has to be Jewish. And I was like, and then you can go on birthright. I was like, what? Like, why? That's it? And they're like, yeah, like, you know, your mother. And they're like, it's because we know you're Jewish. And like, I mean, you know, you spent 9 months inside of a Jewish woman. Like, you are Jewish. And I was like, well, hold on. I've spent 9 months inside of a Jewish woman. Where's my, you know, we're not perfect human beings, you know, we're not.
It was a really good time for all, and everybody was really, really nice. The art was great. Trivia went really well.
The flooding was incredible.
And now we have our first ever special guest on Enzo News. Yeah. Guys, it's Brandon Shoup. Welcome.
Please take a seat. Take a seat. So let's just get started with this.
Yeah, sure. Hey.
So who are you?
I'm just a guy. Music producer, person, human being, child to my mom.
What made you come to the show? Do you have something to promote or something?
No, I was kind of dragged here. I don't really think that I was supposed to be here in the first place. I'm not really sure why I'm here.
By who? You gotta wonder. I don't know. Leave it.
What can you show us right now?
Just this. My face. Yeah. I have my phone in my pocket. Yeah.
Shoup, you kind of have this. You're kind of a bad boy.
Oh God. Where are we gathering this information from?
And you tell me you don't agree with the bad boy thing?
I think I look pretty sensitive, maybe.
Okay, cool. All right, so what's next?
Like right now or just in life in general? I don't know. I think I'll probably like go home, maybe eat some food.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, drink some coffee, go
All
to
right,
bed.
guys. Yep.
Yeah. Make some music maybe,
Yep.
hang out.
Cool. All right,
Shower.
guys.
All right, give it up for Brandon Shoup, everybody.
Brandon Shoup.
Thanks, Shoup.
Cool. Never gonna do that again.
That was weird. We can't have any more guests. I want to see him do something.
I wanted to see something from him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Brandon Shoup.
Fucking give me anything better.
All right, let's go. What's the next thing?
Mornings have been really, really tough for me recently.
Feels like I always have to work.
It's like 9 p.m. to midnight as well, or even just whenever I go to bed. I can't sleep and my body just wants to shut down and I get these huge fucking headaches.
So you go to bed feeling terrible and you wake up also feeling terrible?
Yeah, I mean the mornings are
For me
way
though,
worse,
for
It's hard
me,
to get out of bed or find my whole fucking
me-
body hurts.
for me, it feels like I have to work my way out of this massive deficit every single day.
You know Griffin? Mm-hmm. I was telling him about this, and he told me that he's excited to get up and get out of bed every day, which is kind of a novel idea.
Crazy.
That's right. So Chet has something about tax. All right, let's kick it over to Chet talking about taxes. C-H-E-T. The T is for taxes. Take it away, Chet.
All right, ready? Here, audio good? Yep. So, yeah, taxes. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna put this down. If you haven't started your corporate taxes yet, you will be fucked. April 18th is the personal tax deadline, so get all your papers in order. Don't do it the night before because I woke up this morning.
What's in there? Those actual taxes.
Those are our company. This is everything that Enzo is stated as a real business. This is called an SS4. It took us 3 months to get this form.
What is it?
Government. Registered agent. Yep. There's a pin. Okay.
As Lou Gresback would say, W9, W2, more like WTF are all these tax forms, am I right?
Oh, we forgot about Jonah.
Our Midwest correspondent?
Yeah.
Did he make something?
I don't know.
Craig, do we have anything from Jonah?
I'm actually in the studio today, guys.
Do you have a segment or something?
No, you didn't tell me to or anything.
I'm not sure if that's your fault or ours. Do you want to just come over here for the rest of the show?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually had a point regarding our culture conversation from last time.
Sure.
I think we're on the cusp, like the very beginning of things kind of swinging back into a very positive direction. People are going to be very excited about things soon.
What makes you say that?
For example, I don't know, like the Slow Tie album that just came out, all the music videos are great, the album's good, 100 Gex, they're going to put out an album and tour, and all those visuals are great, Chris Maggio stuff. It's really exciting.
I feel like that's stuff you're interested in, right?
Yeah, but those are just my examples. I mean, I think, it's the first time in a few years that artists and fans are equally excited about like a big thing happening. It feels like, feels good.
Yeah, but I feel like it's probably just like a bubble, no? Like a cultural bubble that you live in, right? Maybe not like a global or national.
Have you read the book The Fourth Turning?
No, but like I
So
get
basically,
I get the
it's this
concept.
book, and it talks about history in 20-year cycles, and it goes back. It was written in the 90s, and it goes back a couple hundred years, and then it predicts like the next couple. And we're right at the end of like a period called crisis, and about to enter something called a high in the next 2 or 3 years. And I think this is the very beginning of it. And now I feel really optimistic because we're about to, according to this theory, kind of push back into that.
So what I think happened is a few artists that you like have just put out work recently.
Are you being an asshole?
No.
What about like the COVID thing too, right? Like, I mean, there's like a year or two there where people couldn't tour, really put out anything because it couldn't be super receptive, and now like the world's like fully in flux again, and we can really, I think influx is actually the wrong term there.
Bro, what are we doing?
I'm just trying to restore optimism in.
All right, let's wrap it up. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Again, it was a bit
Do you disagree with
self-indulgent.
me?
Bro, you just named like 2 music videos and said culture was changing. I don't know what you want me to do with that.
Okay. This episode also,
Yeah.
was incredibly self-indulgent, arguably more than the first one, which was
Yeah.
kind of our biggest critique with the first one.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do better next time.
All right, guys.
If there is a next time. What are you clapping for?
Later.
You dropped the fucking ball on this episode.
Later. I'm sorry about this episode. Oh my goodness.
Cool, that feels good.
Cool.